Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're going to try another style of videos. It's going to be more like me and you talking and hopefully sharing your thoughts in the comments as well about what you think. So today's topic is going to be PlayStation 5 Pro. And I just wanted to share with everyone my thoughts, and obviously there are some specific people that will buy it anyway. There are people that always buy the latest thing. There are fans and fanboys that buy everything they get out, like the PSVR and everything like that, even though they don't really care to use it. They're just big fans and they will always buy something. Now, whether that is right or wrong doesn't matter. But here, we will have to say what will be kind of their realistic expectations, and not really about the specification of the machine, because the specification of the machine could surprise people. There could be like substantial upgrades on the GPU part and other stuff, but think carefully, because we have here to understand once again that this probably gonna be the similar situation like the PS4 Pro. And that means that the upgrades happen if the developers care enough to do them. So there is no really a guarantee about you getting an upgrade. Even though you have superior hardware, that doesn't mean that you're actually gonna get better performance. We have seen that with Bloodborne, that was even considered, not just considered, they own the IP and they never upgraded it. Now, don't believe that that's gonna be the case with the PlayStation 5 first party games, because I truly believe that they're gonna take advantage of the console. They're gonna have higher resolutions and maybe some cases frame rates, but we still gonna have the same situation about wondering like what is gonna be the third party software support, because that is really in this specific console that doesn't have as much first party support as the PlayStation 4 did. I think it's very important that the third party will kind of have to carry this part for a while till they start producing more and more games. And the thing is, the bad thing with this is that because of the experiences that PlayStation produces, those games are usually, you play the story, alright, goodbye, and you probably never play it unless you're hunting for the platinum trophies, which you will hunt or not, whatever. That will add some extended time to play, but usually most people will play the story if they finish it and then they're gone. Because those are the kind of cinematic games, that's what you expect. So the problem with this here is that existing users for so long have already played all those things. And if you have played all those things already, what will be the reason to consider it an upgrade? Because yes, that you can say that for anything, for any device. But here we're talking about the mindset of someone that buys this. Because when you're buying something, a PlayStation 5 Pro, you're buying for the future, and maybe it's for some of your favorite games that you hope that they're gonna get upgraded in some good way, some significant way, if I say. And this is really the point that you have to really consider, because the pricing, many people won't mind. But the thing is, outside of the people that will buy it guaranteed day one, we have to talk about if this is even needed. Because this reminds me on same situation as players on the computer that will always boast about getting the latest hardware, but even though, for example, the difference from a 4080 to a 4090 which could be on paper big, but there are no games configured for a 4090. Unless you plan to do specific things like VR, or you're doing ultra wide gaming and you need the extra resources, which, to be honest, the 4090 is a developer card. To be fair, that's what I think. They just have it readily available for people to purchase. So the problem here really is that all these things, you can have all this amazing hardware, but if developers don't take advantage of it, you cannot force it with mods and stuff like that, like you will on your PC. Because on PC, people can patch, they can do 60 FPS patches, they can fix stutters. On the PlayStation and all the other consoles, you are dependent on the developer. Unless they hack the console, it's all dependent on the developer if they ever gonna fix a game or not. And that is not a great thing, because you really don't know what you're gonna end up with. And that is kind of scary, because you could be thinking, that's fine, whatever, they're gonna fix it, but you don't know, and no one really knows. So that is really the problem. You also have other games that are CPU limited, which I don't think the PlayStation 5 Pro gonna have an improved CPU. So having this upgrade for some games will not do much either. If they are CPU bound games that have problems, those games will continue to have those issues. And now, I know, because I never considered personally to have the PlayStation 4 Pro, because I could play the games on the PS4. Why would I upgrade? At the time I didn't have a 4K TV anyway, so for me it was a worthless upgrade. But you have to consider all those things when you are playing a game now, that you already have a PS5. I truly believe that the PS5 is a fine hardware, very good hardware. Unfortunate with software, doesn't have too many first-party games yet. That may change in the future, just development cycles became way bigger for these games. But what I really want to emphasize here is that I think it's best to just wait. Wait, see substantial upgrades to games that you would want to have, and then purchase it. Because even though it's gonna get announced now, they're gonna have pre-orders and everything, everyone's gonna have this FOMO mindset that if you don't do it now, something gonna happen. I'm not talking about Twitter people that are gonna immediately buy it just to show it on the Twitter and be like, oh, look at this, woohoo! So yeah, like, I will just suggest wait, take a seat back, and watch. Is this something even worth it? Is the upgrades gonna be that substantial for you to even consider? Because if you see an 8K sign there tomorrow on that thing that they're gonna announce, forget it. Like, it's just gonna be like some BS. Because 8K gaming doesn't really exist. So you shouldn't even think about it. Even on PC, with the latest technologies, you can barely play 4K 60, and that is with the AI technologies of upscaling and dynamic resolution. They are not really with the games standalone. So that is food for thought. Tell me in the comments below, what do you believe? Do you think this is a good upgrade? Are you gonna buy it day one? Am I dumb and overthinking this? What do you think? Thank you for watching. See you next time.